Thank you for joining us on Canadian Business Spotlight. We're here at the Appraisal Institute of Canada to talk about the fundamentals of real estate appraisals and what everyone should know. Welcome to both of you.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Now, I know in today's real estate market, getting an appraisal done is more important than ever. First off, Dan, what exactly is an appraisal?
It's a written, unbiased opinion of value, which is prepared by a very well-educated and designated professional valuer. Generally, it's prepared for what could be a range of clients, from property owners to lenders and financial institutions to investors, government agencies at all levels, insurance corporations. There's a wide range of potential clients.
And Canada's real estate market has been doing fairly well, hasn't it?
We weathered the downturn in 2008-2009 very well, and to a large degree that was due to very well prepared and properly prepared real estate valuations.
Okay. So Keith, when might someone need an appraisal?
Well, people obviously think first and foremost of financing or refinancing, but in fact there's a number of other options where a detailed appraisal is of value. Thinking about blending a home or matrimonial situations where you've got to change. Thinking about estate planning, where you're thinking about passing on that asset to the next generation. Tax situations, people looking at municipal taxes and the assessment that they've been levied for that.
Now, for those of us who are not familiar with the process, like me, how exactly does an appraisal work?
Well, it does vary to some degree on the property involved. Most of us are familiar with the residential property. It usually starts with a bit of background research as to where the property is, what type of property it is, followed by a site inspection where the valuer is going to come out and have a look at the property, measure it, inventory what's there with respect to age, condition, architectural style, amenities, condition, that type of thing. Or in the case of an income property or a commercial property, looking at the rate of return it may generate in the marketplace.
So then, Keith, what is the difference between an appraisal and a market evaluation from a realtor?
Well, that's a question we get a lot, Cindy, and I think when we're talking about a market evaluation from a realtor, that's something that's been prepared specifically by a professional that's best qualified to assist you in selling your property. But as Dan has mentioned, there's a very detailed methodology that goes into developing a full appraisal, and that's really the professional difference that exists between engaging a professional appraiser and some other opinion of value that just doesn't have the rigor and the detail that Dan has described.
Now, Dan, as an appraiser yourself, I'm sure you've assessed a lot of properties over the years. Tell us about the wide range of properties that can be assessed.
It's not just residential properties. It's commercial, it's industrial, it's agricultural properties, institutional properties.
All right, I want to switch gears here for a moment. And Keith, maybe you can explain why AIC designated members really are the best choice.
Well, we really believe our members are the professionals of choice. Our designated members, we often tell our designated members and our candidate members that they can be justifiably proud of the credential that they've earned. We award two designations, the AACI designation for our members involved in that full spectrum of property, and our CRA designation for our members who specialize in residential property. Those individuals have gone through a university-based education program. They've gone through a period of articling or on-the-job experience. They've had to produce work product that really demonstrates the applied knowledge of the skills and competencies that they've acquired. And finally, they complete a very rigorous exam.
And we really are the professionals of choice when it comes to valuing real property in Canada.
Well, Dan and Keith, I want to thank you both for your time today. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Thanks very much, Cindy.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cindy.
To find out more about appraisals or how to find an AIC appraiser in your area, go to aicanada.ca/find-and-appraiser.